பாரதி 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 இந்திய தாயின் பாரதி செந்தமிழ் பாவல் பாரதி வந்தனைக்குரியவன் பாரதி வாங்க பழகலாம் பாரதி பாரதி பாரதி.
Salutations to the Almighty, salutations to Mother Tamil, salutations to Mahakavi Bharathi, and greetings to all of you, my dear friends. Welcome back to Bhaba Bharathi Season 2 with new episodes to come. I'm glad to be back sharing my experiences with Mahakavi Bharathi with you. I was going through some material to prepare for a speech on leadership qualities. While doing so, I stumbled across this poem that I'm going to talk with you today, where Bharathi had mentions about some expectations or aspirations. I thought this would be appropriate for a leader, also for the larger public. So I'm going to describe the poem and share my interpretations of the poem about aspirations, named as Venduvana by Bharathi.
பாரதி 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 பாரதி.
It's a popular poem for most of the Tamils because this poem was rendered in a couple of popular movies. So it reached the audience well. And more than the title Venduvana, if I say Manadil Urudhi Vendum, most people would understand the poem. They will recognize the poem soon. In Tamil, there is a word called Vendum. In general, the word Vendum could be interpreted as I want or I need, something that's wanted or required. However, Bharati makes use of this word in his entire poem, uses it in every line of his poem, but I found that he has used it in such a smart way that he conveys three different sets of meaning in this whole poem wherever he uses the word Vendu. Let us straight away get into the poem and start enjoying it. My perspective, Bharathi uses the word Vendum in three different contexts. At one point, he insists or mandates certain requirements. At the other point, he wishes that it shall be there. The third point, he also aspires, let something happen, let something prevail. That's how I have classified this whole poem into three parts. Let us get into the first part, where Bharati declares certain things shall exist. Manadil urudhi vendum, vakinile inimai vendum, ninaivu nallathu vendum, nerungina porul kaipada vendum. For a good life to exist, or for you to be peaceful or confident and stable in your life, these are things that shall exist in you in your life. Your mind shall be firm or confident rather. While you're holding your mind in a confident position, you shall still be sweet to others. Many times we misunderstand differences between being confident and being arrogant. That comes out in the form of what we talk, the words we utter. That's why Bharati clearly says, you shall have confidence, the mind shall be firm, at the same time, your words shall be sweet for others to listen. Adding to that is your thought shall be good and pure. If you have all these things, of course, he says, all the objects, all your wishes shall reach your hand, meaning you should be able to obtain, get whatever you wish by having a firm and stable mind, using sweet words and language while communicating to others or even rendering your wishes, and having good and pure thoughts. This is the first part where we say the mandatory requirements of youth. In second part, by having acquired those qualities, what does he wish someone to have or someone to possess or obtain or acquire? I wish my dreams be realized. Kanavu மெய்ப்பட வேண்டும். If you follow all those principles in the first part, all your dreams will get realized, and that's what he says. You wish your dreams be realized. Your goals will be achieved faster if you wish in a proper way. கைவசமாவது விரைவில் வேண்டும். The actual literal meaning is you will get in your hand whatever you wish in the fastest possible way. தனமும் இன்பமும் வேண்டும். Well, you had good thoughts, you had sweet words, you had good wishes and dreams. Not sufficient. You should also get some wealth, the pleasure in your life. Materialistic life is also important apart from being a good human with good thoughts. By getting all this, along with those attitudes and your behavior, தரணியிலே பெருமை வேண்டும். I wish to gain respect and fame in the world. I shall be known or I shall be appreciated because of these qualities, not just because of some materialistic or some other kind of presence. That's what he's trying to say over here. Well, he talked about some mandatory requirements that we shall have in your life with which we can wish for certain things, all coming under the phrase vendum. If you'd seen, every line ends with vendum. He also says what shall prevail around us in this whole world, in our life. What are they? கண் திறந்திட வேண்டும். Let your eyes be open. Is it just opening your eyes and looking at visual things? No. He also talks about your third eye or the knowledge. Your door to seeking knowledge shall be opened so that you gain more and more knowledge and be more and more wiser. Then காரியத்தில் உறுதி வேண்டும். You should be determined while carrying out your mission. Here, vendum is used in the form of let. That's how I interpret. Also, he suddenly says, let there be liberation for women. How does it match into the context of this whole poem? It's not just about women. He sets as an example because during his period, it was the biggest issue. He says we shall get a mindset or a kind of attitude where we'll treat everyone equal. And his days, the first major hiccup was that women were not treated equal and they were treated very, very bad. So it says, start treating women, or let there be liberation in women that will lead us to having an equal mind across everything in the world. பெரிய கடவுள் காக்க வேண்டும். Of course, though you have all this, you still need the blessings and protection from the Lord Almighty. Don't think you can do everything. In spite of all this, you still need the blessings of the Lord. After doing all this, getting all this, what will happen? மண் பயனுற வேண்டும். Let the earth flourish. It means let our whole earth be peaceful, wealthy, healthy, and a nice place for us. When that happens, வானகம் இங்கு தென்பட வேண்டும். The heavens will come down to us. Wherever we live, our environment, our earth would become heaven. We will not be looking up, waiting for some day to reach the heaven. We would be living in heaven. Finally, he ends up with a fantastic message. When all this happened in our life, truth will prevail. When truth prevails, we become pure. When we become pure, our thoughts, our words are good. When our thoughts and words are good, we become healthy, wealthy, leading a peaceful life, and also make this world a better place. See how he connects his wish list in three formats: mandatory, wish, and aspirations. And he ends up with the universal sound called Om, 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 that rings in internal and external peace. Friends, don't you find this unique wish list of Bharathi very aspiring? Shall we follow our life with these lines? Please share your comments and feedbacks. Let us connect in another episode of Bharathi. Till then, goodbye.
Bharathi.